I can already tell you, I like this flow more better in this situation, 100%. Just because you quit something doesn't mean that you like drop all the responsibilities totally. So we quit flower farming this year on a public scale, and now we do it like for private type stuff and personal stuff. And so we still grow flowers, and we still make sure people have or certain clientele have flowers that they need for certain things. So what that means is we still have to maintain like the flowers that we have and all that. So I'm going to have to come through here, and I'm going to take the tiller and till up all this stuff and then disc it back under, because I've got to grow more flowers. So we're not a big public flower farm anymore, but we still are a flower farm, and we just don't do it on a public scale. I said that already. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I woke up at I have to do this like at 5:45 in the morning. It is currently it's 6:04. I got up at 5:45 to come out here and get started, because yesterday it was 98. Today it's supposed to be 99. So you got to get this stuff done early in the morning, and if not, man, you'll just kill yourself. So let's get all the obstacles out of the way. Let's get this thing. What I'll do is I'll come in here with a flail mower and get all this cut, and come in here and get it all disc up. We'll be good to go. Usually I take my bush hog, my 6-foot bush hog, go in there and mow it all down. But this will be the first year I've tried doing it with my flail mower. So we'll see what the difference is. We'll go and cut it with the flail mower, and come back and till it. Or disc it. Don't know yet. We'll see. I've already got the disc hooked up, but that's because I did a video yesterday of discing down there. But Elon Musk is a little too big to take down in there. So we'll go take the disc off, put on the flail mower, and then I'll probably put the rototiller back on, to be honest with you, because we've always tilled it. I always heard, and I think I subscribe to this theory, is disc big stuff, till small stuff. So I think I'm going to till it. So we'll put the tiller back on it. 478.3 hours on the clock. For those of you keeping score at home. I love this disc, by the way. All right, let's get the flail mower hooked up. We'll be using the Bombalite F&P 780 today. Look, wrong pedal, Hank. There you go. And of course, we're using our PTO link at tractorptolink.com, where you can save 5% with H5 when you buy a Tractor PTO link. Look how easy that was. Put your safety pin in. There you go, just like that. Makes it so much easier. HH5 will get you 5% off Tractor PTO link. I'm a fan. Okay, let's go cut some grass, shall we? I made a video yesterday about I bought a $3,700 attachment to do a 10-minute job. Well, this is about the same. I mean, this job ain't going to take 10, 15 minutes. When you have the right equipment, everything goes fast. So it makes it easier. You can do this with other types of equipment. You know, you can bush hog it, then disc it. You can mow this, what we're fixing to do, you can mow it with a zero turn. Because we've already, now you couldn't do it the first time we did it, but after the place has been conditioned so much, then, you know, shoot, a zero turn will take care of this. But having the right equipment sure does help a lot. All right, here we go. Get the wiggles out of there. I can already tell you, I like this flow more better in this situation, 100%. %100%. When you own a flower farm, one good thing about it is when you cut grass in your garden, it smells really good. The flower field is cut. Now we've got to go till it up. Now we don't till the whole thing. We only till this little square in here. So let's see, what time did we start this whole project? 6:04, it's 6:36, and I've moved cameras and all that stuff. So it's taken me 20 minutes, something like that. Now it'll probably take me another 20 minutes. So in reality, you can have this job knocked out in less than an hour. And this is probably, it's probably half acre. Maybe, yeah, probably half acre or just a tick over, maybe 0.60 or something. I don't think it's quite 3/4 of an acre, but I'm telling you, it gets it done now. Come on, driver. Let's take the flail mower off, put the tiller on, finish this job up. The AC feels good this morning. It's real humid this morning. It's not hot yet, but it's humid. Hey, for the month of August, you can save 5% with HF5 on my website. HF5 on everything on my website. Hats, t-shirts, knives, things like that. HF5 the whole month of August with that discount code. So head over to HamiltonvilleFarm.com. Get you a t-shirt or something. Oh, I forgot to put the kickstand back. Hold on. All right, now we're in business. Just a couple of passes on the tiller and should be good to go. Do you guys use cruise control when y'all till? I do. I feel like that gives me a more precise tilling application, if you will. And if you notice, my shirt has gotten soaking wet with sweat. That's because hooking up the tiller, that top pin was not adjusted right on the tiller. I forgot that the tiller is the only implement I've got that my quick hitch is not set up for properly. And I just kept saying, you know, hey, I'm going to change that. I'm going to fix that one day. I'm going to fix that one day. Well, I fixed it today. Now, all my implements are the same. The 3-point connections are all the same. Because my tiller was just a little off. But we're all good now. All right. Row number 1, here we go. Let's give y'all a better view of the tiller. I know that's what y'all come to see, the old mill tiller. Something else I also do is I put it on auto. That way when I raise up my tiller, the PTO shaft quits spinning. So that's the purpose of that. I've used it ever since I've owned a tiller. Down she goes, and off we go. I try to till at 1 mile an hour. I'm doing 1.4 now, 1.3. But one mile an hour is good for me. 1.4 is, well, I get away with 1.4 because I've tilled this garden, twice a year, every year. But if it's a new ground, I'm doing 1 mile an hour. Yeah, 1.3 is a much nicer ride. Boy, it looks good too. Kind of feather it at the ends, You're still going to have I still have a hump at the end, but you can feather it. That might not, and the hump is not as bad. See, the hump ain't as bad there. A couple more rows and we're done. Easy cheesy. We're not I finish this row, I just got to fill in the pie shapes that you leave because the field is not rectangle or square. So I've got some pie shapes. No big deal, we can get those. I mean, tilling's not bad, but I'd much rather bush hog. Tilling is definitely instant gratification. Well, so is bush hogging, right? Let me get this hammer knocker turned around, and one little slice right there and we're done. Oh, it's gonna make me go back and get one more little section. Let me show y'all something. I got one more left. Oh well. I get you. There you go. You just thought you was getting away. All right. Okay, flail mowing and tilling is done for the season on this particular garden. You gotta make sure you close that dust gets in here. AC's been working great since the recharge, by the way. This is what we've done. Nothing to it. If I didn't have to move cameras and fix this pin. So let me show you what I was talking about. This was here and I moved it up. It still ain't great, but this part fits in here. You know, these parts fit in the saddle now. When I had a pin going through here and I couldn't connect it because this was in the way and this was too high. That's a Cat 2 pin. So I took this bolt out from here and put it here, and that at least helps it go. But anyway, hey, listen, really I could have, you know, to get out here and not film it, I could have hooked up the flail mower, got it cut, dropped it off, put the tiller on, got it tilled. 40 minutes. I think I could have done this let's call it a half acre. You want to? That's a good idea. Me too. Hey, remember, month of August, you can save 5% with HF5 across my website, hamiltonvillefarm.com. Hats, t-shirts, things like that. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. Check out this video where I do a lot of other tractor work. I think you'll like it. Hey, remember, Jesus loves you, man.